Um, but I mean, like all those plays are plays we work on after practice. So like everybody knows their role, everybody knows what they're gonna do, and um, a lot of the time the credit doesn't go to the person inbounding the ball. Like that was a tough pass, like skip pass, somebody on the ball and across the court, and Cody almost got a fingertip on it. Kind of worked out perfectly that she went for the steal, and it's honestly probably the most wide open shot I had all night. So my hands got a little clammy, but still went in, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, just Steph, was that the play you drew up, or how much confidence do you have in Caitlin for that shot?
Well, Austin drew up the play. I mean, Austin does a lot of our end of game stuff, and it was what he drew up. We executed it perfectly. I think you see we've been in a lot of those end of game situations, and we've done a really good job of executing in those moments. And we got the shot, and C stepped up and made a hell of a shot.
Caitlin, that I think is your first buzzer beater to win a game in the WNBA, which you're kind of known for from college. Mm-hmm. How important was it, and maybe also Steph for you as well, to have that go and not lose that game after having such a huge lead?
Yeah, I mean, I think like you always like think about ways you want to get better, and we certainly crumbled a little bit, and we would have liked to definitely have played the third a little bit better and not let them beat back in the game, but this is a hard league to play in, and you take a win in whatever way you can get it. And when we go down the line here, and nobody's going to look back and be like, oh, well, the Fever probably should have lost this game but made a buzzer beater. No, it's a W. Like, it's a win for us. So, we're happy about that. But also, like, you go back and look at everything and find a way to improve, and certainly improve our defense the best we can. But yeah.
Yeah, I mean, look, it's about finding ways, and we found a way, and get a couple of defensive stops, a couple of buckets. I thought, when we had the loose ball that Shakira got, and C found Kelsey, and somehow she found her balance and made the layup. I mean, those are all winning plays, and it is a hard league, and Washington is a team that just keeps coming at you. And they're a resilient group. They kept coming at us. It wasn't perfect. It's not going to be, but finding a way is important. And this group grew tonight.
Coach, what can a signature CC moment like this do to sort of just quiet the noise and give you guys a ton of momentum?
I don't know that the noise is ever going to be quiet. This is what Caitlin does. She makes big shots, and she has big moments, and it's I think when you have a player like her, it's very easy for people to just take it for granted and to think that everything that she does is always going to be easy and flawless, and she's just going to step up and she's going to do it every time. And it's number one, a lot of work that she puts in. Number two, like it's been a rough go over the last, I don't know, 18 to 24 months for her, and so she's finding her way. And every opportunity that she gets to hit a shot like that, or to get a stop. I mean, she got a big defensive stop for us. To get a pass like she did to Kelsey is an opportunity to continue to feel more and more like herself and grow that confidence back. And I say this often, and I think sometimes we take great players and certainly generational talent for granted. And what she did was incredible for us. She's going to have many more moments like that. I know she is. And we needed this one tonight.
And then Caitlin, was it hard to stay in a rhythm when you were sitting out most of the second quarter?
Yeah, I mean, no player ever wants to be in foul trouble. Like, I think it's just like a mental challenge more than anything, especially like I started the first quarter really well and then kind of got in a little bit of foul trouble. But, thought my teammates did a really great job there in the second quarter, like built us a lead, got stops. I think they only had 29 points or something like that at halftime. I'm not really sure, but maybe I'm wrong. No, I'm right. Good memory. But, I think you just find a way to keep battling and keep persevering. And, not everything in the second half was perfect either, but just kind of keep pushing through and, try to make plays when it matters down the stretch.
Steph Leah had some big moments in that fourth quarter. What did you see from her, and especially doing it all with 5 fouls as well?
Growth. She had some moments where you could tell she was frustrated, and a couple of opportunities that didn't go her way, and she stayed strong, mentally, physically, and again, a tribute to her teammates for staying in her ear and lifting her up in those moments, and then she made some big plays for us defensively, especially. We had a small lineup, and she had to really be everywhere and help everybody, and I thought she did a great job. some key rebounds, and we play through her a lot. I think her decision making was good as well. So, I think for all of us, it's just we're continuing to grow together. It was big for us the way that we lifted one another up in those huddles, and they were all talking positivity into one another, and that's what it's going to take to continue to build our connectedness.
And Lexie, what was like being spoken about in like say like that third quarter huddle when you guys kind of like snapped that big lead? Just kind of what was the message moving around the whole team to kind of spark that fourth quarter?
I mean, basketball's a game of runs, and I think for us it was trying to stop their run and play what we did in the first half. Get back to that. Get back to playing good defense, and I think a lot of our offense comes from good defense. I thought we were getting some good shots, and sometimes they just don't fall, and then they started falling. So for us, I think the message was just stay together. That's been the message for all season, but especially right now, especially when we're going through ups and downs in the middle of games, is just stay together and keep playing together like we know we can.
Yeah, Lexi, you're obviously known as one of the defensive leaders on this team. Just what have your thoughts been on the defense this game, the past couple games, and just how it can improve?
I think we're trusting each other more, we're playing better together, moving more on a string. But I think that's an area for us to be really great is the area we need to be better on. Playing defense without fouling. Like I think all of us were in foul trouble at the end of the game, and trying to play games so that at the end of the game we're not in that situation, and sending them to the line I think hurt us. I mean I fouled at the end to put them in the lead at the end. So for me it was like that's something we can clean up for sure. And just continuing to play together. I think that's the message for both sides of the court.
Lexi, can you kind of take us through that last shot by Caitlin from your vantage point?
Oh my God. I kid you not, I was holding my breath because from my view, I thought Cody was going to get it.
Oh.
And then it like slipped through, and still holding my breath, and to see it go through. I mean, I have complete confidence that it's going to go in, but to see it go in and put us in the lead, that was one of the biggest moments we've had this season. So very excited. And just for Caitlin, very happy to see it go through for her and for us. I think that's definitely helping us continue the momentum moving forward.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks.